Welcome back to CBS Sports HQ. We are going trick-or-treating a little bit early today. I have not asked any questions, so I'm so curious to find out what our own Danny Kanell is dressed up as on today's Halloween.
Who's Danny Kanell? Who's that? I'm the poop. I'm the poop that's running around and ruining Florida State's season because no one has eaten me yet, Jordan. Jordan, no one ate me in the solo cup like they said they would. Daddy, so I have ruined that season.
How did you pull it off?
I just went around and I sprinkled poop all over Florida State, and it ruins their season. That's what I've done.
You actually have the jersey. Turn around. Let's see it. The vintage Canell
I can poop on him too.
Jersey. Oh, is that? You were wondering how it was going to sound, and I guess that's how poo sounds. I don't know. Yes. We're going to go with it. Did you just have this laying around? I'm just a little confused here.
Okay.
Tell us.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah.
It's really hot in here, Jordan, but I did go pick out the store yesterday. I went out and got this outfit because I was looking for something to wear. Wanted a Florida State college football theme, and when I saw Mr. Hankey, I said it's perfect. So that's where it came up.
You know what? We're rolling with it. I hope you catch your breath because we're going to run through some trick-or-treat college football scenarios.
Back to business.
Back to real business. We're going to try and make it through this segment without laughing too hard. Okay, let's start with our first scenario. Can James Franklin get it done this weekend against his rival, Ohio State? Is this the year he finally gets it done, trick or treat?
That is a treat. Now, I did need to know which one was which was trick, which was treat. I think he can get this done. They're talking about the noon kickoff. They weren't real thrilled with that, but I still think Happy Valley is going to be the place to be. And you've got an Ohio State team that is banged up. They've got injuries all over the place, especially that offensive line. I think they could struggle to run the football, which puts a lot of pressure on Will Howard. So I'll say treat for Penn State pulling off that upset.
All right, that's huge because odds are against James Franklin, who is 1-9 against the Buckeyes. So that's a bold statement for that trick-or-treat. Let's go ahead and head to South Florida now, where we have a little bit of a revenge game. Duke's head coach, Manny Diaz, making a little bit of a homecoming against Miami. Does he get his revenge against his former team?
He is going to get tricked against Miami. Miami feels like this is a team on a mission. Yes, they want to win the national championship. They want to win the ACC title. They also want to get Cam Ward the Heisman Trophy. This is the #1 scoring offense in the country with 46.8 points per game. It's hard to keep a straight face, Jordan. But I do think this
Your face is not moving, by the way.
True.
It's just
but Mario, so the other thing you've got is you have Mario on one hand, Manny on the other. Mario Cristobal last year was reminded that his record was not as impressive as Manny Diaz's first 2 years at Miami. I think he wants to put that in the rear view as far as possible. So I think Miami opens up a can on the Duke Blue Devils there in Miami.
All right, Miami has owned Duke in years past, 15-5 in that series. However, we do know what happened last time. Duke absolutely owned them. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here and be careful what you say, okay? Because we do have a resident Bama back on our college football pregame set, 9 a.m. on Saturday mornings. We will be there. I don't know if this suit is going to be showing up, but be careful what you say. Is this the year that Alabama will be left out of the 12-team playoff?
That is a treat for everyone that is tired of seeing Alabama put on ring after ring after ring on every finger they've got. This is the year that they miss out on the playoffs. I know Damian, my guy, isn't going to like that, but I'll throw some poop on him too if he doesn't like it. This Bama team, I don't think they get in the playoffs. I don't think they've looked like a playoff team. I think the run comes to an end this year.
Wow, that was huge. All right, let's check in now with the Heisman Trophy race. At this moment, Colorado's two-way star, Travis Hunter, is in the lead currently. He is the favorite now, but should he be? Trick or treat?
That is a treat. Travis Hunter is doing things we haven't seen done in the history of college football. So when I see Travis Hunter, I see what time it is. I know what time it is, Travis. Yeah, I can see it. He is absolutely one of the best players in the country. He might be the best wide receiver in the country and the best cornerback in the country. And oh, by the way, they're also in the middle of this Big Ten race. They've got an outstanding chance to get to 9, possibly 10 wins, which would be remarkable in big part because of him. I think he's the best player in the country right now. Give him that Heisman.
All right, so he should be there at the top of the odds right now. What was that? Like what?
That was some version of Heisman Trophy.
Okay. You're pulling out all the bits today. Okay, I don't know why this last one is in here with two Knowles hosting this segment.
I know.
It's just rude, honestly, at this point. We know it's not going to happen this year, but will the Knowles compete for an ACC title next year? Trick or treat.
Well, first of all, somebody's got to eat the poop.
Yeah.
That's what I got to say if they want to get rid of this jinx. I got to see what changes they make before I say that's a treat. So I'm going to say it's a trick, but I think you're going to see massive changes in Tallahassee. You're going to see a new quarterback. They're probably going to bring in somebody unless one of the two young quarterbacks pop the last 4 games of the season, but they'll probably still bring in somebody to compete. I think you see a slew of new players through the transfer portal and the recruiting ranks, and I also think there's some changes made to the offensive staff. The good news is, Jordan, they can make the change quickly. We've seen teams go from worst to first. Indiana's a good example. There's examples all over college football of teams that have made vast improvements quickly. I think we'll see that in Florida State, but I'm not ready to go there and say they're ACC contenders.
Okay, so it's a trick is what we're going with.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. That's the bit. All right, well, what does a typical Halloween look like for Danny Kanell? I just got to know. Like,
oh, it's
are
family
you, like,
time. I got 3 daughters. Yeah, the 17-year-old's almost too cool right now.
Oh, yeah.
But the 15-year-old wants to dress up. My 12-year-old's white in the sweet spot, so we go around the neighborhoods. The solo cup will be in use, but not for the poop.
I'm sure that this doesn't embarrass the 17-year-old at all.
I just came in to give Danny a treat himself because this setup here is so good.
But look at this. It's like looking in a mirror. It's like looking in a mirror. I highly suggest you go check out the Cover 3 podcast on YouTube so you can actually see Danny's reaction to seeing his good friend, Mackenzie Brooks, dressing up as DK. Fall DK is what she said. You can go ahead and check out the Cover 3 podcast. Scan that QR code on your screen to watch or listen now. Happy Halloween from
Danny,
all
I
of us
brought you
here
some
at CBS Sports
candy.
HQ.
You deserve it more than anybody. Here's a little Krabby Patty for you.
Put it in the red solo cup.
It's a book.
The Buc-ee's cup, too. I love that.
This is outrageous.
Oh, gosh, too fun. For Haley Sutton, I'm Jordan Giorgio. Danny Canell, I guess that's what we're going with. Have a happy and safe Halloween, everybody.